Yikes! There's an epidemic of stress, disengagement, and fragmented communities in our organizations. With all due respect to HR, open collaborative workspaces, catered lunches, game rooms, couches, endless snacks, and social outings are not the solution. In the name of scaling, growing, and succeeding at blitzkrieg speed, we've become way too transactional in organizations. Let's take a moment of silence and look at a few key indicators. As I see it, we pay lip service to the importance of building relationships, instilling trust, encouraging collaboration, engendering respect, and cultivating diversity. We can say bravo to organizations making these values a priority and spending money to realize the lofty promises of them. But why is the Holy Grail of employee engagement slipping through our fingers? Where are all the shining knights of the round table in our organizations to save the day? I'd like to introduce you to your best ally, organizational angels. Before I dive into the practicalities, indulge me and let me tell you a story about one of my favorite angels, Raphael. In the Bible, Raphael is one of the 7 archangels who stands before the throne of God. He appears in the book of Tobit. Raphael means God heals. Tobit is a blind man who has a son named Tobiah. Raphael disguises himself as a human while traveling with Tobiah. When they return, Raphael lets Tobit know that he was sent by God to heal his blindness and deliver Tobiah's future wife, Sarah, from a demon. You see, every time Sarah tried to get married, a demon killed her husband before the marriage could be consummated. Raphael helps Sarah and Tobiah break the demon's curse and restore Tobiah's dad's vision, allowing him to see the light of heaven. All right, let's move from the metaphorical to the practical. Like Raphael, the healing angel, people connecting to people, heart to heart, creates a network of mobilized angels that promotes healing and light in our organizations. I remember researching my first book on organizational storytelling in the late 1990s. At the time, I was doing some consulting with Dreyer's Ice Cream, or Eddie's as it's known on the East Coast. After running a survey of their cultural values, hoopla scored the lowest. Hoopla, simply put, is a celebration of people acknowledging individual and team accomplishments of all kinds. The all kinds part of the definition is what's important. This was a no-brainer. I was convinced that their survey wasn't measuring the elephants hiding in the room. It was time to activate the observations and stories of the organization's angel network. The key was to help people tune into all the little things. You see, launching a new product in record time, reducing quality issues, or any of these sorts of big things are easy to notice and celebrate, but that's not what makes the organizational world of people go around. Remember the old song, "Love makes the world go round"? So, what about helping people to remember and notice the small things? Like the person who always takes the time to put on a fresh pot of coffee. Or what about the person who's normally quiet at meetings, but speaks up one day and contributes an idea that moves the group in a positive direction? Angels acknowledge people and thank them in ways that are respectful and appropriate to the communication and recognition preferences of that person. I'm going to take you on a quick tour of 3 spots in my house to give you my ABCs, or rather the FAN, of organizational angels. That's right, I'm going to try to make you a fan, FAN, of some of my storied ways. Welcome to the fireplace in my family room. Here is our first angel of Fan, F for fighting. You see behind me the swords, because I believe that angels have to be willing to fight for what is true and right in the organization, standing up for others and lifting them up in the organization. Welcome to another corner of my family room. Behind me are pictures of my grandparents. So the A in FAN stands for ancestors. I believe that organizational angels hold up the past, the stories, the experiences, and the people, and celebrate those as the foundation to build upon the future. We're in a very special area of my house. It's the dining room. This is a place where I love hosting friends and families for wonderful, scrumptious meals. It's near and dear to my heart. And that's what N means for our organizational angels. We need to cherish the people and the things in our organization that are near and dear as a way of giving people hope, strength, and energy moving forward. It's not rocket science, but please don't be fooled. You'll need an orchestrator, someone from the outside who can bring a little je ne sais quoi. That's French for special mojo. Or put it another way, all the blessings of the Spirit. Before you know it, you'll have a simmering stone soup, and yes, a single rock, a little water, a roaring fire, and the gifts and talents of your folks waiting to be released from their stories will create a scrumptious feast beyond your wildest imagination. You gotta trust me. I've been here, done it, and I want to give you the t-shirt. It starts with a conversation, so let's talk. Let me help you become a new fan of these storied organizational practices.